Students are very passionate about a lot of different things here on this campus.
There are so many student orgs that are going out into the world and changing things on their own. They're not waiting for approval.
Students on this campus have a unique thirst for wanting to do something more than just attend class, go home, see a friend or two, hang out, and then, repeat the process the next day.
We have a strong commitment to sustainability, to environmental issues. We have a strong commitment to social justice.
A commitment to social and environmental responsibility. That's been something that's been the hallmark of UC Santa Cruz since we first began.
Part of the culture at Santa Cruz is the ability to look at things in completely new ways.
I was able to go after problems without fear that were really the biggest problems. We sat down and asked ourselves, based on DNA, what makes us human? This is an incredibly profound question.
Creating the conditions for possibility for experimental thought, creating the conditions also has to do with creating the conditions so the students feel that they can think experimentally, that they can buck the system, that they can actually have a really radical new way of approaching things.
We were able to step out and make a fearless suggestion that was ridiculed by many at the time that ultimately led to the Human Genome Project.
Everyone talks about being multidisciplinary, but at UC Santa Cruz, we've actually put it into effect in a way that really works.
Sometimes my students are biology students or they're economics students and they're taking an art history class for a little bit of culture. But in my class, they learn about the civil rights movement in relationship to some really interesting painting that took place in the 1960s.
We have collaborations with the physicists, applied math, earth and planetary sciences. It's a richer environment for a high-powered research institution.
We have faculty who've had enormous effect on their whole field of study because they've been willing to ask the fundamental, difficult questions that nobody else has been willing to ask.
I was able to ask the question, what is the molecular basis for cancer? And how can we have a precision treatment?
This is really an incubator for new ways of thinking.
Nobody said I couldn't do that. And I did it, and we built the biggest cancer database in the world, the national database, even though we don't even have a med school. Nobody said we couldn't assemble the human genome, so we did.
In the astronomy department, we've taken huge risks. We went out on a limb and invented and then proceeded to build the world's largest ground-based telescopes.
We're very much on the brink at this point. We are able to sequence genomes at a rate which allows us to accumulate enough data to start to understand the awesome complexity of cancer.
But if you don't take risks, you're never going to accomplish great things. And the culture of wanting to accomplish great things is what really pervades UC Santa Cruz.
Living at Santa Cruz has encouraged me to think about how my knowledge can do more than just entertain people, but also change the course of human history.
That's thinking audaciously. That's going for it. That's what Santa Cruz is all about.